Reformed in love, be a blessing to the world. Reformed in love. Who could have done it? Who could have done it? Yeah. Who done it? Be a blessing to the world. A new day at the bakery. Something unsavory has happened. The lump sum is missing from the box. Is the culprit within or is the culprit without? Who can tell? In due time it'll be unraveled. The owner of the shop, a woman with big heart, with wisdom to impart and making an impact. She's really frustrated, indeed she's been hurt. She left banking the bake. Who's trying to take her bread? Let's take a look at her staff. Are all of them devoted? Does anyone have a motive? The first one to be searched, renowned for her borrowing with a couple of lenders. Who's gonna defend her? Her boyfriend's a leech, so that's not within reach. Let's move on to the next. She likes to live rich, way above her means. Could she have taken the money to fund her lifestyle? She tramples on work time and that's a bad sign. Things aren't always what they seem. You're trying to shine your light, but they try to make you dim. Keep your heart and your hands all clean. Remember that your strength always comes from Him. Live the past to His mercy, the present to His love. The future He provides for. Go ahead and shine on. Reformed in His love, be a blessing to the world. Reformed in His love, be a blessing to the world. Who's next amongst the five? The niece of the old.
People are joking with me. You people are joking with me. You people are joking with me because this money is not my money. It's not my money. What's going on in this shop? What's happening? I know all of you. I know you very well. You people are always talking. Anytime I walk through these doors, I think there's a town hall meeting going on inside this place. Papa, all of you, your mouths are running. But now you've become deaf and dumb. Nobody is talking. Why? I need answers. Somebody has to talk to me. Speak! Say something. I'm running out of patience.
But I haven't touched the money in some days. The last time I touched that box was when a lady from your association came to pay, and I didn't even touch the money. A customer came in and Stella took over while I attended to her.
And that's all I did. I put the money in the box and I gave her 6 years of materials in exchange. Nothing more. I beg go.
So it's a ghost that walked into my shop and took that money.
Ma, see, I swear, I can vouch for myself and Juliet. Truly, I was the one that collected the money yesterday morning from that woman. And I counted it twice to make sure that it was complete. Then I gave her the material in return. And I put the money inside the box to make sure it was secure. I didn't do anything different from what we usually do. So, all this woman, I don't know anything about it. I swear, ma, I swear.
It's funny how some people are always available when there is a problem. I'll name no names though, but we all know who the culprit is. I knew there's going to be a problem when I heard Mama say what you did on the phone with your friend.
Now you see yourself, 250,000 hours gone. It's never coming back. So people will never ever change their old ways. See yourself. Now, all your kindness, see what it has put you. You're too kind.
Look, if you are going to accuse me, have the guts to say it to my face, Tina. Look, I would not be blamed for something I did not do. Did you hear me? You are very, very lucky that I'm not the same lady I used to be a few months ago.
Ma, I believe everyone in this room knows exactly where the key to the security box is kept. And you also told us that some women from your association were going to come by and drop the sum of 25,000 naira each in exchange for us to give them 6 years of material, which is what we have been doing. Ma, everybody here, everybody, the 5 of us, all of us, we are all suspects. No one excluded. Yes, yes, we are all suspects. Ma, you said the money was still in the safe as at yesterday and is no longer there today. Me, I will ask you that you should just search everybody's bag. Search everybody's bag because the thief might be here.
Are you listening to yourself?
Yes, I am.
This is outrageous. Ma, I have been loyal to this bakery for years, and all of a sudden, I'm going to be seen as a petty thief. I'm sorry, nobody's searching my own bag.
Oh, no, shut up. Shut up your mouth. In fact, that's exactly what I'm going to do. If that money is in this shop, I'm going to find
them devoted. Does anyone have a motive? The first one to be searched, renowned for her borrowing with a couple of lenders. Who's gonna
I feel like strangling you people. I feel like killing you people with my bare hands. Now this is what is going to happen. I'm going to accompany each of you to go search your personal belongings while the rest will wait for their turn. It's going to be one after the other. Now listen carefully. If I find my money in any of you's possession, if I find my money, you will not only lose your job, I will involve the police. I will disgrace you people. I'm starting with you, Tina. Charity begins at home. And while we're going to discuss the necessity of knowing how to manage information. I mean, minding your business. And how listening to people's conversation is a bad habit. Radio without battery, tatafo. You talk the one you know and the one you don't know. You don't know how to mind your business. Anywhere there's gossip, you're there, present, ma. Shut up! Shut up, what do you want to say? I don't want to hear anything you have to say. Move. Give me space. Ma, move. Come on, move.
Well, evidently, the money couldn't have grown legs and walked away on its own. So it makes me wonder who could have done it. The cleaner lady with a criminal past?
Are you okay?
Easy, Mosu. Easy.
Just relax.
Easy, Tiger. I said past. Past. Keyword, past. Or could it have been the single mother who goes around borrowing money from her colleagues? By the way, Stella, you're still owing me my money. Nah, don't hiss, you're owing me, you need to pay.
Come and collect it.
Well, I'm broke. Could it have been you, Juliet?
You what?
Yeah, Juliet, you. Juliet, you. Juliet, you. Because we still don't know, how do you get to make your money? How do you buy expensive wigs, expensive lashes, expensive clothing that you wear to work every day? Yeah, because we know say no be the salary where you collect here, you take make that money.
I beg.
Mosu?
Ma?
Next.
Now this is getting interesting.
Is that all? Mosu, I hope I didn't make a mistake with you.
The lump sum is missing from the box. Is the culprit within or is the culprit without?
My own leg is paining me. All this.
Hey ladies! Guess who's back?
It looks like she's about to kill someone. All this thing should just go fast. Let it just end quickly. I'm tired, I can't take this anymore. Listen up, all of you.
In case I didn't make myself clear earlier, let me do it again. On Saturday, that's in a few days' time, I am going to be attending my monthly meeting with the 250,000 naira my association women brought to this place. Now, where that money is going to come from, I don't know. Neither do I care. Whether it's going to come from the box where it was kept, or it's going to come from your salaries.
Salary.
I care less. The money has not been found. And I want to make it clear that theft will not be tolerated in my shop. Now, whoever took that money has 3 days. What am I saying? 2.5, because today is half gone. To return that money. Otherwise, it will be deducted from your salaries. I don't care. Finally, listen up carefully. I will not be lenient with that criminal. And dishonesty will not thrive in my business. It will not. Did you people hear me? Yes. Shut up your mouth. Shut up! Shut up your mouth! Get out of my sight, all of you. Get out!
Shall bring out the money wherever it is.
Get out!
My own salary is very discussed.
Getting hurt, she left banking the bake. Who's trying to take her bread? Let's take a look at her staff. Are all of them devoted? Does anyone have a motive? The first one to be searched, renowned for her borrowing with a couple of lenders. Who's gonna defend her? Her boyfriend's a leech, so that's...
Madam Chioma says that you always listen, and that is why I'm here. So that you will listen to my cry. Please, if you are not taking my past into consideration, please answer my prayers. I beg you, Saint Joseph, please come and intercede for me, because you are the patron saint of workers. I want you to come and help me to fight this battle. At least I've done some good things. That one should count now. Just please help me out. Help me, Lord. Please help me. Don't say my name. Please, Lord. Help.
I say, even devil will still go to the Lord and ask for forgiveness or prayer. Ah, God, the way you just allow anybody to just come and call you self, you tire me. Why are you pretending? We all know you took this money now. See, this your prayer cannot save you.
Tina, you are delusional. I didn't take that money.
Save the act, baby girl. I know you and you know that I know you. Don't worry, just get up. Go and clean. At least, let your reference say that you know how to scrub. That's if we even live here with one.
It's like...
Prayer warrior, you won't attack me after praying. This your prayer cannot be answered.
I will not let them mess up my name. I will clear my name.
Thanks to you, I've got a whole lecture about how harmful it is to gossip and everyone's right to a reputation.
So I'm wondering, how does a common thief like you have a right to a reputation anyways? Have I done something wrong by alerting my co-workers the dangers of having you here?
Have I? Because I don't understand.
Good deeds definitely come with punishment sometimes.
Because all I have done is to let my co-workers know that you are a bad person.
It's like something is wrong with you.
Don't fight though.
Don't let them fight, please. My bet, she's going to win. I mean, what can wait really here for this? Let's continue.
Are you okay?
I'm okay.
Just...
Let's continue.
Reform thief, right? Reform thief. At least if you want to start spreading my businesses, at least say it. Use the right terminology. I believe what your auntie told you went into 1 year and came out through the other year with the speed of light. What is your problem? Let me explain this thing to you in simple terms so that you can grasp it. People deserve to be given a second chance to start afresh and not to be prejudged. At least if you don't have empathy for me, think of something that you have gone through that you are so ashamed of that you wouldn't want anybody to know about. I mean, how would you feel, or anyone in this room feel, if you walked into work one day and everybody's looking at you like, oh, they knew? How would you feel? Would you feel it's okay, or you feel that you don't care, or you deserve it? What is your problem?
At what point do you guys fight?
Shut up your mouth, Joe. It's which fight? What stupid fight? It's okay, Jerry.
God save you, I would have beaten the hell out of you.
It's okay. It's okay.
Just look at what she's doing.
I will never, mark my words, never go to the market in the afternoon again. It was hot enough to roast corn.
Teresa.
What was it you were telling me on the phone? I couldn't understand you clearly. 250,000 naira. Gone.
Just like that. Just like that, Teresa. You know I'm in charge of collecting money for the fabrics we're using for our celebration. Yinka said she wants cash because, of course, I think she's having a problem with her husband managing money. He's misusing the money in their joint account, so she doesn't want him to know she has money. So that's why she requested for cash. And that's why I asked the ladies to bring in cash. Otherwise, it would have been transferred on a good day. My dear, that is how the 250,000 naira that those women paid for collecting those fabric disappeared in my office.
So what are you going to do at the meeting when Yinka asks for her money? Imadi and Cynthia, they have been waiting to pounce on you for a while because they're behind that treasurer position.
I can imagine the chaos that will cause. They want my head and probably disgrace me out of the place, and I will now have a record of the shortest office holder.
You know it could be one of your workers.
Of course now. Of course now, Teresa. Is he a ghost? He's one of them. But you know I cannot punish somebody for another person's crime, so I don't know what to do. I'm just trusting God to give me wisdom to know what I don't know.
Now I'm not the only one bothered about the fact that we might not get paid at the end of the month or even get a job. When did Madam Isioma count the money? Was it yesterday afternoon or this morning?
When I came in yesterday, I met Madam Isioma already working on a cake. So we got an order yesterday morning. It was a rush one. One man said that he forgot his wife's birthday, so he wanted to make it up to her, and then he wanted something special. And he did not want in-store cake, he wanted a fresh one. And I already told him that it was impossible to do, but then he said he does not mind. I was going to pay double the money. So Madam Isioma came inside, and then she was like, I shouldn't worry, that she was going to take care of it. So when I came in yesterday morning, and then I greeted her, and I reminded her of that lady from the association that paid. Dele came in, and then they started discussing the order of the day. By that time, Madam Isioma was already done making the special cake. Then she now took the money. She put it in the box and put it in the drawer in the reception, that top drawer in the reception. Then she said when she comes back that she was going to attend to it. But then she got a call, so she had to rush out of the bakery. Like, she rushed out. So I'm very sure that's why she forgot to count that money. She didn't attend to it again.
Yes, I can remember. Though I was a bit late yesterday because I had a personal errand. But luckily for me, Madam received the call just as I arrived and rushed out forgetting about the box. And she didn't come back until closing time. Only for her to come back today to retrieve it. And the money was in there, but the box was locked.
And wait, aren't you on money duty this week?
I was. I had a schedule change yesterday, and Stella covered up for me in the morning, and today I resumed my usual shift. I witnessed how Madam was shocked and angry when she discovered the money was missing. Well, Tina and Dele were also present.
Ha! I heard Auntie Sioma's screams as I rushed out of the decorating room. I found her staring at the empty box. I even checked the floor. Maybe the envelopes had fallen down, but there was nothing there. Auntie started bombarding me with questions. And I told her honestly that I don't know where the money was. Oh. But you know the funny thing and the annoying thing is, there's this envelope there that caught my attention. It was gold colored with a red sticker that says, for the material. I was planning to ask Auntie for the envelope, and now it's nowhere to be found.
But you can't let your emotions cloud your judgment.
That is the point. That is his point, Teresa. So where do I go from here? What do I do? What do I do? This is my first job as a treasurer. It's already gone wrong. It's a mess already. As if that whole toxic environment in that association is not enough. This happens. Now I've given them an opportunity on a platter of gold. What am I going to do just because I have people working for me? Is it a crime? Honestly, I don't know what to think. I don't know. You know, I remember clearly how I met Nwosu. I remember. The picture is just playing in my mind. She had stolen something from the market. And you know these market women. They were angry. Traders, all of them just gathered around her. It's as if they were going to kill her.
Now, I guess the person who stole the money would not willingly admit it.
Reformed in love.
And it's so sad because that person is actually going to watch every one of us take the fall for it.
Who could have done it?
We all know where the box is and what was inside the box and where the key to the box is kept. We also know that the money was stolen between yesterday afternoon and this morning, right?
I get it.
Why is your name not on the board?
How to catch it? I don't understand.
You put your name, Joe.
To be searched, renowned for her borrowing with a couple of lenders. Who's gonna defend her? Her boyfriend's a leech, so that's not within reach. Let's move on.
Excellent summary, Nwosu. Excellent. Excellent. Now you can rule my name out as one of the suspects. Yeah. Because yesterday I was preoccupied in the decorating room, making orders that were meant to be collected. Today, so I barely had any time. I was busy. And today, this morning, I came into work few minutes before Madame started screaming. So now tell us, young detective, who is in the best position to have stolen the money?
By the way, Dele, why were you late yesterday?
Now what exactly are you insinuating? Now tell me, what exactly are you insinuating? It is common knowledge that after Nwosu, I am the hardest worker in this bakery. But you, Juliet and Stella, both of you, and I must tell you that both of you are really lucky that what is being investigated is the theft of the money and not the irrelevant time that both of you spend doing nonsense when you're meant to be working. Oh no, let's start with you, Stella. Yes, let's start with you. Do you know the amount of time you spend sneaking out of the bakery just to go see that your what now? Irrelevant, useless, good-for-nothing boyfriend? No, what? You think that's stealing? Yeah, you're stealing the time of the company. And what about you, Juliet? Should we start on your, what now? Expensive lifestyle? No. How much do you make? We all know how much you make. So how do you afford this expensive lifestyle?
You need to mind your business. Rubbish. Nonsense.
Yeah, I do have a problem with that. I'm pretty sure everybody here has a problem with that. They just...
We all have a problem with you.
Yes.
What rubbish. Don't mind your business.
I couldn't watch them treat her that way. I couldn't. They treated her as if she was not a human being, as if she's a write-off. As if she had no value. Teresa, they were pulling, dragging, hitting. I couldn't stand it. I tried to help her, but there were too many. So I just had to pay for what she stole. Although what I paid for was more than its value. All for a tin of milk. Just a tin of milk. Well, that was only how they could let her go. Then she refused to follow me to the hospital. I literally dragged her to the hospital. Then after that, I took her home. You needed to see where she lived with her mother. It was an eyesore. Then she said something in the car when I was driving her home. Those words still sent shivers down my spine. She said, I thought my end has come. I couldn't forget her. I couldn't forget her. I was restless at night, tossing, turning around on my bed. I was worried for her. Then I made myself a promise. I said, Isioma is not just going to pretend as if this girl doesn't need help. I can't look the other way. So the next morning, I ran to her house and offered her a job as a cleaner in my bakery. You needed to see the smile on her face when I gave her that uniform. It was just the best thing to behold.
Your compassion knows no bounds, Isioma. But sometimes we bet on the wrong people. Worry not, dear friend. Morning comes after the long dark night.
I know. I'm just wondering what they will say to me on Saturday. I'm just wondering what will come out of their mouth.
Beg. Look, behind their dislike for you is envy. Remember, you excel in customer service and you always strive for quality. They can't compete, so they only do what they know how to do best. Ignore them, please. Your business is thriving. Theirs is only struggling to survive.
I mean, why do they even want me out? What did I ever do wrong? What?
Because they see your commitment to excellence. And it exposes their shortcomings and lack of effort. They don't want anyone challenging their mediocrity.
I've always known something is fishy in that our biggest association. I know something's going on. That's why on impulse I raised up my hand to be a treasurer. I wanted to expose certain things, but look at me. All my plans.
Stella, let me ask you something. Did that jewel of inestimable value you call your boyfriend somehow asked you to steal or take, let me use the word take, the $250,000 that was in this office, promising you that that is the exact amount he needed for him to, fund this groundbreaking, brilliant idea he has in his head? Or did you just happen to tell him that, hey, boyfriend, what's up, how you doing? We have this $250,000 somewhere lying down in our office. We don't need it. And also, Stella, did you really lose your keys? Yeah, I'm asking you, did you really lose your keys? Or you somehow gave it to someone who found the way to sneak past Mr. Martins while you had probably put something in the food or drink of that Mr. Martins while he slept off, and this person robbed us in this bakery smoothly? Because right now, Stella, I am not just smelling a rat. I smell a whole army of rats.
Look, spare me all this nonsense, okay? I did not just only lose my key, I lost it with the ring. And then I had to make duplicate keys that my mom was very scared. She couldn't even sleep for 2 days because she was scared that somebody had the keys to her apartment. I even want to ask you a question, Dilly. You seem to know so much about every other person. You seem to know what every other person is doing for somebody who claims he has a lot of work to do. And please, let this be the last time you are going to involve Abayomi in this situation. He is a good and honest man. Rubbish.
My dear friend, say let me get us some snacks.
It's your
Go
man.
ahead, oh.
You always know how to lift my spirits.
Oh, my darling.
Scrumptious as usual.
Baker's house. Oh.
So, let's analyze the situation. We can rule out Stanley, the security man, because you said he gave his keys to Stella on Monday, and he doesn't even come into the bakery. He just does his rounds and goes back to his security booth.
Then who will it be? Because I don't want to believe my workers will stab my back like this.
What if Nwosu has returned to her old ways? You, better than anyone, know that she has no problem taking what isn't hers.
honestly, I can't vouch for anyone right now. I can't.
It's getting really complicated now.
Yes, it is. Just that I don't want to accuse an innocent person of another person's crime. My workers all have their stories. They do. But amongst my workers, it's only Juliet who doesn't have financial issues. She's never asked me for upfront payment before the end of any month. But aside from the uniform she wears with others, her lifestyle is expensive. Her perfume, her jewelries, her bags.
Interesting. So, her financial situation is different in comparison to others.
Exactly. I have noticed these contrasts. It's not like I'm judging her based on her appearance, but I'm not going to pretend like I don't see these disparities. Stella, on the other hand, is a single mother. She approached me in church one Sunday and begged me to offer her a job. I didn't need someone at that point, but I couldn't say no because I saw that she was struggling with raising her child. Then there's Dilly, who has a rough past, but his mom is sick. And that amount of money could really come in handy to settle his bills.
This is getting really complicated.
I know. I just hope I find out the truth because it's not only about the money that got missing, it's about the life of my business too. I don't need a thief working with me. I want team players in my business, people I can trust. How do I turn a blind eye to such huge amount of money missing?
We'll find a way, Chioma. Sooner or later, we'll get to the bottom of this. We'll discover what happened. I'm just concerned about Yinka's money because she has supplied the materials. She needs to be paid.
Of course. My worry now is how to get Yinka's money and pay her because I've always paid for any goods that I take. My integrity is at stake here.
Oh, spare me the lecture, Stella. You think I don't have my struggles as well? Huh? You think my life is all rosy? At least I'm not like you who goes around borrowing money for some useless, good-for-nothing boyfriend who does nothing but takes advantage of you all the time. You know what? If that's what you want in your life, some time-wasting boyfriend, that's fine, good for you. But the thing is, the company you keep makes you a prime suspect. And as for you, Tina, yes, you think because your madam's niece gives you some sort of immunity? What exactly are you doing here? Now tell us, what exactly are you doing here? You're not improving, you're not learning. All you do is you're on the phone every time, gossiping. You're talking on the phone, whispering. Let me tell you something, huh? Sometimes the culprit is somebody you least expect.
You have gotten the plot completely wrong. Let me remind you guys, I'm not here to make money like you guys. My parents are well-to-do and they take care of me. I'm just here to learn how to make cake.
Tina, I think I have to agree with Dele. You don't seem interested in learning anything that has to do with your auntie's business. It's even strange that you were present both yesterday and this morning, considering the fact that we always make excuses for you to Madam Miss Chioma. You're barely around most times.
Aren't you picking?
Sit. It's so free. And I know exactly why she's calling. To tell me that she has always been right. You know, I've always wanted to start a baking teaching class for people, at least so that you can use it to make a living. She told me, no, all these things you do with other people is useless. They will never appreciate you. At the end of the day, you're going to end up alone without a husband and little kids. Always negative.
Leave her for it. You know she can be so controlling. Sweetheart, I don't have much, but let me just send a little something to help.
Oh, my friend, thank you so much.
Not much, but at least it's a start.
Look at what I'm doing to you.
No.
Honestly, I shouldn't have taken this position of this treasurer. Honestly, I would have just... Look, since I become this treasurer, it's problems upon problems upon problems. I would have just... I think what I should do is just resign and concentrate on my business.
No, darling. Don't talk like that. You took on this position because you suspected something fishy was going on in the association. It's a pity that it's affecting your workers and business now, but I know this won't be the end of you. Let's just focus on getting you through Saturday first.
Wow. What? There is all this money? No.
Dilly, you are not any different from any one of us. Yes, my darling, you have been making a lot of mistakes these days. You think you're the only one that gets to notice these things? Or you think I don't know that you need money for your ill mother? You need money for her treatment. My darling, you need money.
And having a sick mother is not a crime. At least I'm not like you, borrowing money from me for your boyfriend while you're telling me that you're borrowing it for your daughter. Huh? And you know that my mother is ill. What kind of sick person does that?
Oh, please. Teresa.
Well, you have to watch everyone closely because one of your workers is a thief.
Reformed in love. Be a blessing to
Sunday. Something's not a bad idea.
4 p.m.
4 p.m.
Yes.
Right now, I'll call. Who's that?
A sharper woman with big heart, with wisdom to impart and making an impact. She's really frustrated indeed, she's been hurt. She left banking the bake. Who's trying to take her bread? Let's take a look at her staff. Are all of them devoted? Does anyone have a motive? The first one to be searched, renowned for her borrowing with a couple of lenders. Who's gonna defend her? Her boyfriend's a leech, so that's not within reach. Let's move on to the next. She likes to live rich, way above her means. Could she have taken the money to fund her lifestyle? She tramples on work time, and that's a bad sign. Things aren't always what they seem. You're trying to shine your light, but they try to make it dim. Keep your heart and your hands all clean. Remember that your strength always comes from Him. Live the past to His mercy, the present to His love. The future He provides for. Go ahead and shine on. Reformed in His love, be a blessing to the world. Reformed in His love, be a blessing to the world. Who's next amongst the five? The niece of the owner. Is she on her side or is she out to divide? Her finger points quickly to the reformed lady, projecting her past into her present. Will she be right in the future?